surface, as a fan or a media member, when you hear about 3-3-5 defense, you think that's probably going to open up things in the box for a run game. What sort of opportunities do you think you guys are going to have this weekend against NC State?
We're always going to have, some opportunities as far as the game plan coming up. We've been trying to scheme some things during practice and whatnot, trying to be on the same page as the offensive line because, we got to be on the same page as them so we can know the checks and whatnot. So we just got to execute the game plan and go out there and fit the scheme.
I think you went over 1,000 career yards last week. Does that mean anything to you? Thinking about, all you've been through to get here, because that a milestone you think about it all?
To be honest, I didn't even know I went over my career mark, but it is a goal for me, because not many backs had that 1,000-yard career mark, and just another goal in the making.
How have you seen guys respond to losing?
We could just base it off of Sunday. We came out there and our workouts, we hit it with a purpose, and then we came out to practice and fit the corrections. And we know what we did last Saturday. We didn't do the little things right, and we started off slow. But we just got to make sure this upcoming opportunity we don't start off slow. We start off fast.
When you went back to watch the film, what did you think? Not just you guys, but the whole offense. About why things didn't click until later in the game.
I just felt like we just got a little bit too complacent. I think people just thought that we was already there, and I guess the record or the rankings got to our head a little bit. But I feel like people got complacent, just kind of laid back during that. And second half, when people got there, got ripped and whatnot, we came out there with a purpose.
Coach Atkins and Coach Norvell mentioned Rodney Hill could see some increased reps. What have you seen from him, and just what do you think of him as a running back?
He's a guy. He's a guy. I see the standard, and I feel like if I don't teach the standard, he'll go out there and teach the standard. If one of the guys like Trey Benson, LT, we loafing or something, or we don't get an MA or something, he'll come up to us and correct us. So I feel like the standard that we set in our room is not only going through us, it's going through him as well. And he picking up on the stuff fast. He's playing a lot, getting the corrections and whatnot, running the ball great. And he's just an explosive guy.
How does he differ, kind of just running style wise between the rest of the backs in that room?
He's explosive. I feel like once he sees the hole, and he sees the hole and opens up, he's gonna hit it, and he got a few moves, he can really skate too. So I feel like he's just gonna see the hole and explode it.
Teams haven't run the ball real well against NC State. What do they do
I feel like they got a good front seven. They got some good DBs. So as far as their schemes and whatnot, they always do their job, and they just do their job well. So if your guys don't make enough mistakes, there's no great area for runs.
You look forward to going back on the road. You guys played well away from Tallahassee.
I love going back on the road. It's an opportunity for us to respond since last Saturday when it came out with the expectation we wanted. But it's another week for us to go out there and execute the game plan and come out there and get another opportunity to respond.
Coach Atkins said he wanted the offensive line to start dictating instead of reacting on the offensive line. That's kind of being, maybe assertive. Have you seen that this week?
Of course, throughout this practice today, we're going through protection and whatnot. They're pointing to who we got, so we don't make any confusion on who we got. Because as far as protection, we all have to go on the same page. So being more assertive for that, it makes our job easier when it comes to pass protection and run game.
Coach Norvell talked a lot about the defense for NC State. A lot of this, the way they present style, very unique. How much of it is stuff that you guys need to recognize? How much of it is stuff that Jordan will recognize and let you guys know?
I feel like it's more of what Jordan, because he's the one's going to be looking over the defense and whatnot, the safety and whatnot. And as far as the checks and whatnot, we got to be on the same pages too, because if we don't be on the same page with the check, anything can happen. Blitzes and sacks, missed opportunities for game changing players. So we all got to be on the same page so we can protect him.
Thanks, Richard.